party? One down. Wanna cooperate? Hey bro, wanna party? Hey guys, we need to all work together. Wanna party? Fuck off! We're good to fire!
Oh, stop it. That's disgusting.
Go as planned!
Alright. Thanks for the patience. I had to grab some quick food. I haven't really eaten enough today. And that's perfect timing to pick up where we left off in Tarkov. We will do some more Daisy next time. I'll probably warm up back on a fresh Yen Winter Chinaris, and then we'll either ease into some Namalsk or some Tarkov. The problem is, last time we played Tarkov, it was really fun, but we had like 5 or 6 minute queues. So I'm thinking we'll start with the 0 to hero runs, but we gotta decide if we're gonna skip out on Ground Zero and Streets, because they're leading to like 6 minute queue times, and maybe just start on Interchange, because it has some of the new stuff. We could try to make it our mission to learn all the new camps and loot spots and cool stuff. Maybe fight the boss down in the basement. Or, let me see where we left off with I guess every time we get into a new map on the transitions, we just have to check our quest log and try to finish a few of these. Let me see if we have something on Interchange. I'm always down to do customs if the goons are there. We gotta go to 203. What about Interchange? Oh yeah, we do have something there. What was that? Look at all the stores. Still thinking about what to do with the case. Still gotta level up the intel center. And we gotta get mark keys and apartment keys. Alright, at least we did the labyrinth last time. Alright, let's get into the queue immediately. But first, maybe we get our dailies accepted just to make sure we don't have anything missed. We gotta find smoke grenades. Gotta survive through the UN roadblock. Yeah, let's try to get in the queue as quick as we can. Okay, survive on Interchange twice. And kill scavs using the 366 bolt action. Alright. So if you guys haven't done it before, or heard about the marathon event they did, you have to start on Ground Zero, and then you take the transits through all the maps in a specific order to eventually get to the final map, and then you technically escape from Tarkov. So we don't actually have access to Lighthouse right now. I think for me, the goal is probably just to get to Lighthouse, and then try to extract. But what is the actual last map? Obviously Terminal. But I think the actual last map is Shoreline in this rotation. Maybe it goes Reserve, Lighthouse, then Shoreline, something like that. So I think last time we died on Customs right in the middle. So let's try to get a little bit further tonight. Yeah, Rach, well I know that you can technically transit to Reserve a lot quicker than this rotation, but I feel like if we're trying to do the original marathon mode that Nikita added back in the day, I think we have to stick to that certain order. Sinvan, I don't think I can get any further with it until I do something else like upgrade the Intel Center. Given the case today, I keep hearing mixed things about giving the case versus keeping it. I keep hearing good and bad things about both. So yeah, I just need to make up my mind. Oh, looked. Thanks for the resub, dude. And Otani as well. Thanks for being here for over 3 years. Oh, we had Stink Eye. Dude, thanks for almost 2 years sub and using that prime again. Yeah, it is already pretty late. Daisy was pretty fun. We stayed on there longer than I thought we would. And, so we should probably only be on this for a few hours, but let's see how it goes. And let's see what map the goons are on. This looks like they're probably on Shoreline. Yeah, Stone, I like doing the build a gun runs, but the next step down is kind of the 0 to hero, where you don't even start with a gun. But yeah, you could kind of merge them together and say, I'm going to start with a 0 to hero, and then once I find a base gun, like an AR, I'm allowed to take it back to my base just to put on the right attachments to start the build a gun run. Because usually they're missing certain things, like you need empty rails to add the grips and the flashlights and the optics and all that stuff. And some guns have customizable buttstock, some of them don't. So I really want to have just a total naked AR platform that has all the customization ready to go. So, you know, the marathon mode is the most fun way to play, but I wish I could kind of merge in the build a gun with the marathon a little bit better without having to go back to my stash. He tried to 0 to Labyrinth. No, but that's the thing. I mean, Shoreline is pretty much at the end of the line. So, yeah, we could say that the final step has to be Labyrinth to finish the whole thing, just as like a little bonus challenge, yeah. We could try that. The thing is, Moonshot, like, I want to make this stuff sound, or I want to make it sound fun and exciting because it usually can be, but the harsh reality is the Shoreline spawns are the worst thing in the game. It's the biggest, like, disrespect as a player is to just spawn into Shoreline. It is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen. Like, literally, within 10 seconds or less, you will be in an engagement sometimes if your neighbor player wants to. Like, if he knows the spawns and he wants to rush over to you, you'll see each other within 10 seconds on the map. And it's supposed to be one of the biggest maps. So, I mean, whatever we do, let's avoid... we spawn at Shoreline, I think we hide in a bush for like 5 minutes or something. Some people probably sit in bushes for more than that in the beginning. I wouldn't say all the maps are like that. Like, honestly, they've really improved it over the days. Like, customs and woods used to be really bad with spawns, now they're pretty okay. But yeah, I mean, any map can still show signs of bad spawns every once in a while. But it's just, I'm just the most picky about the biggest maps. Like, Streets and Shoreline are two of the biggest maps we've ever seen, but they somehow have some of the worst spawns still. It's just like, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, Infiltrate, I can see that. Like, if you really had to get something important done quest-wise, it's fine to sit in a bush however long you want. But, you know, I mean, at some point you gotta accept that you need to get the practice versus hard enemies. You know, you gotta get out there too. Yeah, Ark also suffered with some spawn problems, Tom. But it's, I don't know, it just depends. It's the same deal. Like, some maps, Ark had really bad spawns on. Other maps, you didn't really notice it and it felt pretty good. It just depends. But I think every extraction looter so far has shown that they do have issues with their flow, whether it be the spawns or how, you know, how exciting the extraction loop is. You know, they're always missing a little something. Or maybe they're all still trying to work on what makes it so good, you know? Man, so right off the bat, we're already getting another 5-minute queue on ground zero, so we might just have to pick a different map like customs that'll have a quicker queue after this. This is crazy, man. I don't know why we're getting 5-minute queues, but I know that my launcher, I don't have it on auto select, but sometimes it just goes down to only like 2 servers, even though I selected 5 or 6 of them. So after this I gotta check my launcher again. Yeah, ground zero is just not worth it. Even though it's part of the marathon run, it might just not be worth it. Maybe we should at least start on Streets. Yeah, Clyde, well, I did the Beautiful Light playtest, and it's a bit of a different game. It's not an extraction looter shooter. It's like, isn't there a game mode? Like, I did the playtest, and we getting loot and extracting. We were like doing an objective where we had to extract data from this like computer and survive some monsters that were also sometimes controlled by players. Like it's a different game mode. So yeah, I don't think they're gonna have the same issues. It felt like people were pretty well spread out. And I also think the Beautiful Light guys are like very aware of the Tarkov scene while they're building their game, so they probably know what makes Tarkov good and bad, you know?
Okay, it's nothing.
Alright, where are we? On the basement. I don't know where the closest gun spawns are from here. Oh man, this might get nasty. Your Emercom?
Shit! Ceasefire!
What in the fuck was that? Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh yeah, I should check this guy first. The problem is, like, he probably heard me sprinting, but I have to run before the scavs come after us, you know? Oh. Oh, now I can't hear very well. That's a pretty good helmet. Okay, so we got nothing in these. Our default is just one bandage, one tourniquet, and then one splint. I added the splint just because it's kind of annoying to have the blurry screen. Shit, that stuff would be good later. We could try to get a headset, but I don't know if we can wear it with this thing. Yeah, I gotta come back for this stuff. Well, I guess we don't really care about making money on these Zero to Heroes, we just need to survive and get to the next map. But, you know, this, if I could take it, we'd be able to trade it up for armor. Maybe we can try to incorporate the barters. Maybe something like if we survive 3 maps in a row, we're allowed to go back to the base just to customize our inventory a little bit. Or maybe customize the guns a little bit. Yeah. Well, I've had a lot of practice lately on the Molsk. So many good items, I can't get them. Who's up there? What's the fuel for? It's just the best thing we've found so far, that's all. Somebody's up there. Yep, he's right. He's running that way. Yeah, M4, normally I would... Oh, this is that guy. Normally I would think that you or people talking about that shit are trolling, but I did hear that as well. Apparently Nikita said that Tarkov might come to console. But what console is it going to be? Like next-gen consoles or current consoles? I don't know what he said. No extra leftover guns. And shitty bullets. Yeah, we start with nothing, but this sword is actually really good at killing scavs. Does a lot of damage. Ooh, that's decent. 9mm suppressor. Wonder if this guy checked everything. Probably need that as extra for now. Oh, somebody. Definitely heard him check some stuff, but I wonder if he missed a few things. Is the storyline going? I'm at a standstill where people keep kind of hinting that giving the case to Prapor is a big decision. It's gonna determine what you do, you know, like if you do something really annoying or whatever. And so I'm just sitting there with the case wondering if I should keep it or hand it in. And every time somebody tells me something that sounds really good, there's someone else that's like, nope, nope, that's fucking stupid, don't do that. So I just need to figure it out myself. Ooh, there we go. Wait, is that not going to work on there? I don't think it's going to fit, but let's test it. No, it's not going to work on there. What the fuck? No! The perfect nade! What is that shit, dude? I guess I mean, I was definitely showing myself, but what the fuck? Just as we get a nice little loadout. Oh my god. That scav? No, we're about to find out what it was. I don't think it was a fucking scav though. Scavs don't throw perfect nades like that. I do great, Garsky. Thanks for 28 months subbing during the raids. And I looked. Thanks for the 2 months, dude. No, it was Yanjin Wei. I know this guy. He's a professional Tarkov player. He's level 42. He's professional. There's an F1. Alright, let's go back in. Dude, I don't think we should do a 5-minute queue on fucking Ground Zero. Like, what map should we start on that's gonna take 3 minutes? Anything less than 5 minutes would be a good start. I don't care about the map rotation. I think we just need to get into a decent map. Either customs, interchange, or... yeah, maybe even factory just to start. I think let's just, like, transit from one map to a different map. That's all that matters. We don't have to do the order. Because some of these maps take forever to get into. Even Streets was like 6 or 7 minutes that one day. Ground Zero's pretty bad anyways. Yeah, Ground Zero's my least favorite. Let's skip it for tonight. Okay, so all we're allowed to have is basic meds. And let's make sure that our food and water is maxed out. And then that was just a nice little bonus. Alright, that's good enough for me. Even though we should be at 110 for food, that's okay. And we need the mask. Just so people know that we're not doing like a naked run. It's more of a fun challenge type of run. Alright, what map are we deciding on? What is the quickest queue? Customs, factory, woods, or interchange? What do you think is the fastest? Factory to customs? I mean, factory with a knife is a little bit brutal. Interchange? Yeah, I mean, interchange has the new stuff. So I feel like we should. Yeah, let's do interchange. Oh yeah, let me check the server list too. We might be stuck on like one server because it's telling me that I have 150 ping to like 3 of the US servers for some reason. And it just took them off my list. And then I see some people playing with like 200 ping and it doesn't even look laggy. So I don't know if I should add more servers or take them away. Like right here, this one should be selected, but it's not. And I didn't do that. No, I don't have a VPN, BCal. I've never messed with a VPN in my life. Okay, I just selected as many servers as possible. Let's get back in. Customs, yeah, Customs Pro kind of feels like maybe where we should start. It's like you have to get through Customs to enter Tarkov anyway. Yeah, Mick, trust me, I know about that room. You can kick it in, it almost always has a gun spawn, and you don't need a key for it, obviously. It's like, it's almost too good for these 0 to hero runs, but if I spawn next to it, we'll definitely check it. Okay, let's try this one more time. This is what we're looking at. It's a little bit slow to load up here. Alright, there we go. Let's see how long good old Customs takes. The Profit, dude, thanks for 21 months subbing. Thanks for using that Prime again. And Gorf as well. Dude, thanks for insane support over the years at tier 3. Dude, 78 freaking months. 6.5 years, dude. Thank you so much for that. And Mero as well. Thanks for coming and using that Prime again. What's new? Well, we got a new Tarkov update. It's not so new now. It's been out for at least a few weeks. DayZ's getting delayed updates, so we're supposed to have a new map and some better performance, but that got pushed back until next year. Resident Evil 9 is like 2 months away. Trying to think of what else is coming out. Who's your favorite boss? Oh, that's a good question. I really have a thing for the goons. I like fighting them because they're like a 3-man unit that are all pushing you, doing different things. It feels really intense to wipe out the goons. Who's my favorite boss though? That's a good question. I'm trying to think of the one that I get the most excited to fight, and it's probably the goons, but what is the secondary? Yeah, the cultists. Really exciting to encounter them. Like, because it's so rare and they're so mysterious, you know. I mean, Sanitar is definitely not my favorite. Something weird about Sanitar's fights. Kill is definitely not my favorite. He's a little bit psychotic. Gluhar is actually surprisingly fun. Gluhar in reserve with his bodyguards usually leads to like a freaking war zone. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Rochelle is known to be like the easiest one, but sometimes his bodyguards get a little bit crazy, but yeah, Rochelle right now is like one of my easiest. But it's like if you have a good gun, or if your bullets are good, if you have really good bullets, then you can just melt any boss. Like you can go into the boss fight with so much confidence when you're running good bullets, but without it, you just feel like a schmuck. Partisan. Yeah, actually Partisan is pretty cool. He gets a lot of hate, but I love how Partisan hunts you down all over the map instead of just being in 1 or 2 places for you to check on. It's like he comes to you instead of you finding him. So yeah, I really wish that they would take advantage of that and make a cultist boss that was just one guy, or one cultist roaming all over the map, and he could stab you. And then if he did successfully stab you, you got marked for the rest of the cultists that come after you too. So like as you're trying to hustle to the extract, you're getting hunted down by the cult. Like they're missing out on that opportunity. I know Nikita said he's a massive fan of Morrowind, and like, you know, we got Dark Brotherhood assassination attempts in all the Elder Scrolls games, so it's like, come on, we're so close. You hate parsing so random? It's not as bad as it used to be. It used to be no footstep sounds and you would just get melted by him out in the woods without seeing him, but now he almost always, like, says something out loud. Or, like, you see his tripwire on the ground. He usually, like, you know, shows his presence. Yes, Nick, I love that. It seems like he knows when you go into a bunker and he tries to trap the top. Like, so honestly, those are some of the coolest moments. No energy, it's not my idea. I mean, like I said, it's been in Elder Scrolls forever. Freaking Dark Brotherhood attacking you while you're sleeping. I'm sure he's already thought about it. Yeah, and then like the cultists could have a note on his body saying that he was trying to assassinate you. They could do some story mission with it. Here we go.
Just stay focused, guys.
Ooh, interesting spawn. We got quite a few options here. Yeah, you can disable the tripwires. Ooh, nice. Meds.
Hold your fire. Ceasefire.
Ты чё там базаришь, слышь? Сюда подошел?
Jeez. That's the pay-to-win sword. No, I'd like to think that once we get into like 2 headshot territory that you can do that with most melee weapons. But maybe I'm wrong. No, the sword does make this a lot easier. Okay, maybe that's the next layer. We'll eventually consider not using the sword and see if we can still pull this shit off with like a scab knife. Alright, so we could get Comtax headsets out of these little toolkits. Make a little bit of bonus money on the side. Okay, now this is where we could really just slowly walk around and loot all the weapon boxes, or we can go to the big stuff. I think we should probably do the slower method. But I'm tempted to just go get in the big stuff. Really comes down to how much you guys like waiting in queue. The eagle loot.
Hold your fire.
Alright, this could be big stuff. Ooh, nice. Headset's huge. No scope. Yeah, the armor's not that good though. Plate's 26 out of 50. Can't use that. You love the respirator. What was the respirator? Is that a mask? Oh yeah, this might be the one time I can use it. Oh come on, we can't wear Comtax with the respirator. Oh, I guess that makes sense. This would be the one time I could actually wear it though. Oh, those specific contacts you can't. Oh, you can with others though. Oh, what the hell is that? It's a famous hip-hop artist. Try to get in and get out before they show up.
Okay, we got bears. Now we got goddamn scabs.
Whoa. The shroud mask? You could sell that for big monies. Let's get to the point where we already got to make some choices here. I don't know, don't pack that. Not sure what I'm trying to do here. There we go. Oh, so we do have night vision as well. Dude, this could come in handy. I don't know if I can mount it on the tanker helmet in raid, but we have to take that just in case we can. Yeah, that could actually save our ass big time, because sometimes you transit to pitch black. And see, this is why I play this mode, because you have these fun little mini missions of like, whoa, if I could hunt down a scab that has the worst headpiece in the game, it's actually useful. And you just would never have that when you just go ungeared, you know? Oh shit. It's kind of cool how we can place our gun right here and rest it. Get it. Yeah, you can mount without the bipod. You probably can't mount that without the right piece. Okay, so our transit point to the next map is right over there. Oh, this is kind of cool. So we're almost to the place I was when I died on our furthest marathon run recently, so we're kind of picking up where we left off. Breaking the rules a little bit, but this will just be for practice. Let's try to finish the run from here. Now doing this is just too risky. I should not have done this, and I shouldn't be doing it right now. Making that run in general is just not worth it. But we just don't have a lot to lose right now. It's worth it if you have the flare. You can extract over there with the flare, but coming over this way is just dangerous. All mag. Need a backpack. Or a bigger chest rig. Nice helmet. Starting to look good. Yeah, we haven't had any other scavs run up on us, so the tagged and cursed effect must wear off once you put gear on, like somebody said. Doing hardcore challenge, it just broke? No, we're just doing a 0 to hero marathon run. I don't think it's possible for me to go broke in Tarkov unless I like force it to happen. Unless I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go grind some obscene task for the next 8 hours straight. You know, like we're doing this because it's fun. And also, I don't even like. I know I'm not. You're not doing it now, but like some people get like so ego about. They're saying ego way too much tonight. Let's all stop it. They get so egotistical about the money situation in Tarkov. But it's like, dude, if you just want to make some fucking money, you can adjust your playstyle and go make the money. You don't have to, like, it's not a big deal to be rich in this game, I hate to say. Like, it's pretty, I don't want to say it's easy to make money in this game, but it's like we're chasing after the experience, not about having 500 million fucking rubles. Sometimes that's less fun than going after risky stuff. I wish I could get broke in this game, though. That would be, that's why I play the standard account in my free time, is because that's the closest I've been to being broke. So maybe we should be playing that on stream again. Because I didn't get any of the drops, and I was trying to push to like do some of the hard tasks right off the bat, and that's when it was like, whoa, I'm actually kind of low right now. Put NVGs in the helmet? Yeah, so you must be new here, and that's okay. But this only goes on the tanker helmet. And it's like the shittiest night vision in the game, so it can't go on one of the like more nice helmets. The normal helmets, you know? You gotta find that super shitty tanker helmet from Scavs. Alright, I guess we gotta leave here. Let's transit. Oh, we got a nice truck to hide behind here. I don't think this was here before. Okay, so we got no money to send stuff back, sadly. Oh well, we're going to factory. We got night sights on the AK. Let's see, durability is 47. That's not very good. This gun might jam on us. Yo, Clip, dude, thanks for 46 months subbing. Thanks for still being here for all this time, man. And is it Exile? We got Crab Slayer. Is it Hoove as well? Thanks for coming in. Booper, what's up? Yeah, it's always a good plan, Boop. Is like if you just look at it, pick an extract and start looting on your way to that extract. Pretty safe plan. Oh, we already look pretty solid. But the armor's not as good as it looks. And we need a backpack. Yeah, the mask does look good, but the glasses make it look a little bit nerdy here. Which is totally fine with the glasses nerdy look, but I mean, I think the mask looks better without these glasses. Yes, I didn't know either. I'm learning new stuff about myself all the time. Decal, I fucking hope not, dude. I think Arena was their attempt to branching out into other stuff. I don't think they're gonna do a BR. I heard that the Tarkov guys are doing a single player game next. I really can't see them being the type to like jump on the battle royale trend after being like leading the charge of the extraction shooter trend, you know what I mean? I'm sure you're joking though. Yeah, what is it called? Russia 2028 or 2066? I don't know what it is. Russia, yeah, 2028. It's kind of crazy, it's almost 2028. And we've been hearing about Russia 2028 for like... Remember back when you used to hear about the new, man, what was that game? Ghost Recon. Ghost Recon came out with a game that put like advanced warfare. It like made everything look super futuristic, and you had like a sci-fi looking assault rifle or whatever. It's like it feels like we're actually in that age now. Or like we're about to enter that futuristic age with the 2028s and stuff. Yeah, advanced warfighter. About to be 2026, yep. We're getting there. I mean, 2026, it doesn't sound that big, but 2020, I don't know, something about 2028 sounds pretty freaking big. Oh, is it Future Soldier, Ghost Recon Future Soldier? Yeah, Drone Warfare, now look at this. That's what I meant. Yeah, it's like one of the old Ghost Recons kind of looks like where we're at now. Oh, I know, Prophet, I know. There's probably a lot of stuff that we don't understand as well. Or like that the general public doesn't even, can't even fathom about what, you know, that the military is capable of. Touch. Dude, thanks for 26 months subbing. Thanks for using that prom again, man. All I wish for Christmas is smoke to decide what to do with the suitcase. Dude, I really don't want to piss off Prapper. He's been slamming on the table every time I visit him. I can't take it again. No, I really need to figure out what to do with the case. We gotta take a poll, I guess. Do we keep the case, or do we give it to Prapper? I think a lot of people last time said just give it to Prapper. And we got Robbins here saying keep. Dude, fuck off. Why can't you just help us? Alright, I guess we're keeping it. No, now they got me thinking, because people are saying if you give it to him, you get the bad ending. I want to at least get like a decent ending. Not the best, not the worst. But I don't want to go for the worst. Yeah, I think there's a lot of misunderstanding. Like, a lot of people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're like, oh, you're gonna get the worst ending if you do that. And then someone's like, no, you did it. There's like 100 other things to it. Going blind. Well, that's the thing, Prophet. I'm trying to go in blind except for something that I thought was going to lead me to needing to farm like 500 billion rubles and doing like some super boring Lightkeeper quest. Like, I don't know. Some people say that the Lightkeeper thing is really tedious. So I'm thinking like, okay, I don't want you guys to give me spoilers, but I want to know which path is just more fun in general. Like, which one has more interesting missions and stuff. But yeah, I don't want any big spoilers. Well, Oyster, you know the deal. If you really did everything and escaped, you would probably enjoy starting it, like wiping your account and starting fresh. Or maybe like starting a standard account like I've done. Or I guess people are doing the prestige system. Dude, wait a minute. We're waiting 5 minutes for factory? What is happening? Dude, we have 5 or 6 servers selected. It is 5 in the morning, so there's that. But how are we getting 5-minute queues for pretty much every map right now? We've only tried 3 different maps, but it's like steady 5 minutes. I don't know. I guess next time we play Tarkov, we got to get on a little bit earlier in the day. I'm not gonna be on super late tonight anyway, but damn, now it's like, you know, if we're hitting 6 or 7 minute queues, then something's got to be wrong. Our greatest wipe happened 48 minutes ago. Maybe that's why. Oh, you think a lot of people are doing the ARC thing right now? Yeah, maybe it took some people back. Some of the big extraction looter people are bouncing back and forth between ARC and Tarkov right now. But what is the deal then? With people that just wipe themselves on ARC, what is the race now that they're trying to accomplish? Are they just playing the game casually, or is there some new thing that they're racing to?
Scavs here? No way, man.
Yo, this might be Nighttime Factory. Oh, they're just doing the main questing again. All the basic stuff again. Right, kind of like starting Tarkov over again, I gotcha. Okay, let's see if we can get some money so we can send stuff back. That's a code for an extract, but we're not allowed to extract. We'll get a transit. Man, that's a cool idea though. Now they have all these like options, like you can get a keycard and go to labs. It'd be kind of cool if you could find a note that led to a transit, and it just took you to like a little special area on factory, like a special loot room or something. Feels like they started to do things like that. Or like a labyrinth type map on a different map. Yeah, this is definitely nighttime factory, isn't it? Yeah, like Woods has the depot. Yeah, I'd love to see a few more depots like Woods. We can only get to it with the BTR. Maybe like encourage players to keep killing scavs until they find the paper in his pocket, you know? Oh, let's hear something.
Hold it! Ceasefire! Hold your fire!
Why are they not talking back?
What the? He's vanished!
No, I meant if it was a scav, they probably would have responded.
Короче, капец тебе, служивый!
Freeze!
Ёбнули нашего!
Stop!
Вон он, сука!
Jeez, what a mess. Oh yeah, did he have a backpack though is the question, the other one. That shotgun might be better than the Keter. Good thing about the Keter is it won't jam, so it's a good backup emergency gun. Ooh, and we can actually put a flashlight on it now. What's this? Cardinal apartment key. Luxury residential complex on streets must be, yeah. Oh, it's a 200k key, nice. Nice little bonus of the 0 to hero run here. Even if we fail, at least we got a couple of goodies. Scav marathon run. Here stops. It raises a question. When you do scav marathon mode, the first raid you get into is clearly pretty late, like most scav runs are, right? You get into a late raid, less action, less danger. But what about the next raid that you transit to? Does that act like a late scav run as well, or does that give you a fresh raid PMC style because you did a transit? I actually never thought about that. Because I've seen some really fresh, like early raids player scavs lately, and I'm wondering if they got in through a transit. Where does it... Oh, he's on us, he saw us. That's the fucking boss. What kind of bolts are we running here? Oh, at least it's PS, dude. We could do this. And it could be a lot worse. What's a pen? That's like 35 pen? Yeah, that's alright, right? That's... maybe? I really should not repeat his ass. MP5. Nade him. Yeah, we got like the worst nade in the game right now.
Where is he?
What are we thinking? Head? Neck? I heard you shoot him in the neck. Or are we seriously doing legs?
Come out.
Oh! This is a bad fucking idea. Oh. He's got the helmet. He's got the fucking helmet.
Stop!
I can't believe he's not rushing us right now. Any bullets for the AK? Oh! What the fuck? No! No, I got stuck! I got stuck! Dude, I thought we did that. I thought we had some new tech. I could get up on the thing and he's just gonna run around. He went into fucking turbo speed though. Dude, I seriously got stuck. I was trying to do an extra jump there, but it wouldn't let me. Oh, I think we could have made it. Fuck. Oh my god. I should have played with the door a little bit more or something. Oh my god. I should have repositioned. We knew he was going to show up eventually. Fuck me. Alright, well, we're gonna... should we pick up on factory because the last queue was too long, or what should we do here? Or no, factory was too long too, so let's just do a different map completely. I'm trying to think of what map will be the quickest queue in that also has a good extract, or a good transit. Not reserve, no, we gotta transit to reserve after we get a gun. Reserve might be too rough. Oh yeah, was customs fast? Maybe customs was quick. The other two were like 6 minutes though. Okay, at least we'll make a little bit of money. We got a decent key. Man, that sucked. We fucking had that. That would have been so sweet to have his armor for the next raid. But we probably would have damaged it too much. Fuck, we could have had that. Alright, let's go back in. What's the food and water looking like here? Ooh, food is pretty bad. Yeah, I kept thinking, just shoot him in the neck. Just spray at his neck. It's not a big deal. And then he starts speeding around like a psycho. I couldn't even track him. Okay, let's see. Maybe customs, woods, or interchange are the three options here. Maybe we see what the options are from customs. What other maps can we extract to or transit to? Can't go wrong with customs. Try interchange? I should have. I already committed to customs. Let me see if I can transit to interchange. Shoreline Reserve or interchange from customs. Oh, okay. We got some options. And we could just stick to the plan and go back to factory, because that was pretty fun. I just didn't enjoy the wait time. Scavs allowed. I mean, you could do a scav run profit, but it kind of defeats the point, you know, like, you can do I'm sure it'd be fun to do a scav run 0 to hero, and then you get a random starting gear, or starting set, but there's so much safety, or such a big safety net in a scav run, because you're not getting killed by the scavs, and you're in a late raid. So I think this is just much more dangerous, and feels like, you know, you're bound to get crushed unless you, you know, make the right moves in the beginning. But yeah, there's just no point of even worrying about making extra money from our scav, because we're technically not allowed to go back to the base. But you can kind of craft, you know how it goes, you can craft your own version of a hardcore marathon challenge. And if it means going back to base to modify your gun at the workbench, I think that sounds pretty cool. Scav run extract only on co-op. Yeah, it's really hard to flag down PMCs that you can trust. But if you start talking about the scav karma, I'm sure they'll think about it. Yo, what's up, Silk? Yeah, we're trying, man. I just got killed by Tagil on factory, though, after a 6-minute wait. Soul crushing. We'll see how long customs takes. He killed me by smashing me in the ankle. It wasn't even a clean hit on like my chest or my head, it was like a leg hit. We do a poll for the case. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a poll for the case. I just don't even know how to set it up. But if a moderator wants to do a poll for keep the case or give Prapor the case, you could do it. I don't know, man. I just need to do my own research and try to back up before I see too many spoilers, I guess. No, I don't want that Krivo. When I look at chat, I want to see stuff that I can respond to instead of seeing like a bunch of fucking gambling or like bets and stuff, you know? Yeah, I gambled all my smoke points away. Now I can't watch the stream. Maybe that's how I have to do it. Like, you have to have a certain amount of channel points to do... No, that wouldn't work. We're not going to do that. Oh, dude, all the gear. Thanks for 98 months sub and all. It says love from the UK, Mr. Smoke. Hope the kitty's good. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Dude, I walked into the bathroom, or I walked into the bedroom, and my kitty is just posted up on the bed, laying right where I would lay next to the pillow, and she's just looking at me like, it's freezing. You need to come to bed and go to bed. Like, she's so ready to snuggle in the bed, I think, because it's been so cold out. And, like, she never sits there by my pillow until now. Like, she's finding new spots to hang out in every day. And she's tried to like claim this one room as her own now. Like she goes in this room that we don't really use that much and has like a blanket laid out, and she loves retreating to that spot to get away from us sometimes. So yeah, she's really you know, still exploring the new place and, you know, coming to terms with it all. Alright, we're finally getting in here.
Scavs here? No way, man.
No stash. Your cat has stolen your heated blanket? Yeah, apparently we're supposed to get our cats their own heated blankets and heat pads. I need to get her one. But she just uses my girlfriend's for the most part. Ooh, now that's a free kill right there. If we play our cards right. Is that the arena sword? No, Silk. You think I got some arena shit, dude? Come on, I thought you knew me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold the fuck on, Silk. I got some shit to take care of here. It's the pay to win gifted sub sword. I gifted myself 5 subs for it, dude. I paid like 25 bucks for this thing. Oh yeah, it's also the quick fuse F1. Hold on, Silk. Dude, Silk, the reason I asked you where did you get your Red Rebel or Axe, whatever it is, climb and pick, is because I found one right here on this dead scav on my standard account. Oh. I was so surprised, but dude, there's something about this guy. I feel like he has a really good chance of having good stuff. And I bet some of you guys didn't even know about this guy. Because he blends in. Oh.
Shit, what's your problem, man?
Oh, you know where we gotta go. Yeah, I saw the guy on the roof. I'm cool with the scavs. Nice flash drive. Really, Cypher, your wife got on your sleep schedule. Wait, you're saying your wife got on your gaming sleep schedule? Or just your, like, work schedule? Or if gaming is work for you, that's cool, but no, like, we have different schedules sometimes. Other days, some days they match up, some days they're a little bit different. They're like, listen, babe, I'm gonna be gaming these hours, I'm gonna need you available to, you know, deliver me some food during these hours. It's not like that. Ooh, there we go.
What about command? They just left us.
This is gonna be something big. Yep, there we go. Alright, now we could get a headset out of these. And I got 6 shots, right? 5 in the mag, 1 in the chamber. Bring the meds back out, true that. Whoa. I want to say that sounds kind of like the goons, but it's probably not. No, it's definitely not. Goons, well no, I think they would be like a little bit over that way. But yeah, as soon as they see someone, they could run across the map trying to find them.
Hold your fire.
Alright, this spot is almost too good for these runs, but here we are. Now, look, it's not always good, but... Yeah, these runs, they're supposed to be a challenge. This is supposed to be interesting. This is that secret tech. Let's get that other AK ready as well. Oh, that doesn't work. Where is this? Oh, it's in customs. In this warehouse. Oh. What the fuck was that?
Cease fire.
Dude, that might be a player.
Need help.
You've been wasting your U6 stash key on this room. I know, I was too. You have to use it on the other door, which I think that's where this guy is. Scav? Oh, it's a scav. Jesus. Why are the scavs not talking to me today?
Hold it!
Oh. Alright, how bad did I hurt myself there? Oh, not bad at all. Not even a single point. Nice, we got mags for the AK. Oh, give me. Why does it do that? Like, I'm clearly trying to take that. Oh, it's because this is unsearched. Wow, nice pieces. Armor piercing TT rounds.
Freeze!
Yeah, Oyster, ADS sense is always a little bit slower than normal sense. Police key, what is that for? Abandoned police transport truck. What map is that on? Streets, lighthouse. We've also found goodies back here for free. And then the key room is right here. Grab the duffel. Oh, did I not take a duffel? Is that bigger? My bad. Dude, I'm so used to having bigger bags, man. Okay, and then what's the best thing upstairs? Is there like a Bitcoin spawn I should know about upstairs? Max FOV for best performance? No, I went back to 59 FOV, dude, because max FOV at 75 literally had me like squinting, or like it was making me get my head closer to the monitor when I was in those moments of trying to like snipe somebody. And I noticed I'd never done that before in any game until I messed with my FOV in Tarkov. Like, I felt like I was way too far away. And the second I went back to 59, I was like, oh, this feels great. Yeah, 75 might give you more FPS, but nah, dude, I don't know if it's worth having like 10 more FPS for it. There's some people that say they use red dots, or what is it? They use like certain optics with certain FOVs. Red dots are either max or 59, or it's the LVPOs that they do max or 59. I just can't remember which one it is. But I'm not going to change my my settings every time I change my gun. Medbags on the green guy. Gotta find some body armor. Ooh. Actually, that would work, but I would have to go back to base to put it on. Bullets, okay, this is nearly full. It's got PS ammo, and then these mags have PS ammo. Nice. Well, I would be able to put that on if I had the right adapter. Or does it just go right on? Let's see. Dude, no way it just goes right on. What the fuck?
Stop!
Oh my god, I can't even fucking shoot the scab with this optic. Let's pull out the irons. Ooh, that is a big rig, we gotta take it. Oh, these guys are just so awkward. Try to like predict where they're going, and they just do some janky shit. Oh, I do see a guy. That's a scab though. Probably not worth blowing our cover over. Crowbar trade. Yeah, so for these runs, I can't really go back to the base and do trades. But I can get enough money to send items back for when we play normal again. So how good again is that crowbar trade? It's for like a specter scope, decent scope, right? But it might also, if it's a really good item, it might cost a lot of money to send back to base. I don't know how that works. Like I probably couldn't send back night vision unless I had a bunch of money. Okay, so I think this is the treasure room, right? I really need to educate myself on where the good stuff spawns here. What's that line he's got there? Yeah. Like a spider web. Other side of the stairs is a better room. Well, okay, so we're gonna have to start playing for food and water right now instead of bonus stuff. We got food, we need water. Yeah, it did look like an ectoplasm. It's a nice piece. Nippers. I think we have to go to factory because I have the same gun we can kill Tagilla with, and I have so many grenades. Ooh, and painkillers. And if we get Tagilla's stuff, we can use it in the next few raids. Oh shit, some RAM? That's like $600 now. There we go, a little bit of water. I should have dropped that optic, we could end up using it. Still prefer factory to go over interchange. That's the one thing I'm missing. It's so cool that there's always something, even though I played so much Tarkov, there's always something I haven't really done. And that's hunting Tagilla down on interchange in his new spawn point. So yeah, I don't know, what do you think? He's probably much harder on interchange, right? Because it's more open spaces? Or do you find it easier to fight him than factory? But also, I think factory has him at like 75% spawn chance, and then maybe interchange Tagilla is only like 40 or 50, which is still quite a bit. Or you think it's easier down in interchange? Oh, okay, okay. So you're saying, alright, I see what you're saying. Skip factory and just go interchange right now. And we can still have a good chance of fighting them. Well, does it feel like he's at 75%? Or does it feel like you can't really find him when you want to? Alright, let's find the interchange transit. Or are they just looking for a headset? Motor. In the bus near the boat. In the bus near the boat. What are you talking about? The transit to interchange is inside of a bus? Oh, it's across the map though. Across the bridge from us. Alright, we already checked that. I don't know, I might have missed some loot spots, but we got food and water. Let's just go. New extract item for the door? Hmm. Oh, is that like a key card? Oh, there's somebody up on that hill possibly. Oh, hold up, somebody's running right up on us. He's so fucked up. Fuck, he probably already went to the extract, didn't he? He probably just popped a morphine and sprinted. Ourselves in a bad spot checking for him like this. Probably took off. Fuck, that was our key. Well, if we wanted to get a full loadout, that guy had it for sure. He was so wounded. Just missed his head by an inch. Doors open. Yeah, he probably left. Oh.
Tourist finished.
There we go, baby. What's he got? We've heard him running. I don't know if I can trust the audio like that all the time. Yeah, you're right. We didn't hear any crazy steps. Seemed like he was by himself, didn't it? Dude, he killed Tagilla. Or, I mean, he killed Rashal and the boys. Shit on a stick. What's better here? 22 and 9. What's 21 and 8? Ah, I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's just drop it. Fuck me sideways. So what are we taking here? Both of those guns, I guess. Oh yeah, we're definitely taking the backpack. That's the obvious. We don't have any scopes though. These bullets suck. That's gonna get us killed eventually. Let's get this in our hands for starters. Yeah, we could do this, and that would be our long range option. Don't need the 9mm suppressor. Oh, we don't need that many mags. Let's get some loose ammo. How much money do we have to send stuff back with? 13,000, that's not going to do too much. We could, but again, we're not playing for maximum money, we're playing for decent weight so we can extract all the raids in a row. Dude, I even got the good ass ammo for his pistol. Like the good shit. I'll keep the crowbar. Okay, because it's a really good barter item, and in between raids we are allowed to send stuff back to our base. It's the one little bonus of doing the marathon runs. Because it does still incentivize looting, because if we find money we can send it back to base. And crowbar means a really nice scope, or money. We just need some more fluid soon. Okay, what do we think about this though? Sacrifice our long-range suppressed option for the boss AK. With decent ammo and some M855 backup. Or keep ES ammo 7.62s going. Yeah, I mean, it just seems kind of silly, like dropping our only long-range gun. But the way I play is also kind of like, I don't really need that PSO scope, I don't really love the gun. Let's just look at it again, let's just think about this for again. You reckon put the PSO on the AK-101 instead? Yes, you can't do that because of the rail setup. That rail is stuck on there. I mean, bullets-wise, let's see the difference in penetration, that's going to decide it. 38 pen versus 35, right? Is that really that big of a difference? Is that like game changing? I just don't really like the PSO scopes here. Let's do that. Let's keep the suppressor. Maybe we'll find another AK later that can run it. Let's drop that, take this. It's got higher penetration, that's all I care about right now. Okay, yeah, I'm probably just gonna, I'd rather put myself in a position to use these than use the PSO scope. Hold on, I know we're running out of time here, but let's get a handful of PS ammo just in case. Yeah, we got time, we got time. Okay, so are we extracting to, I guess we could just go to factory again. Or no, we're doing interchange. Where's the interchange transit? Somebody said the bridge one you described was wrong. Oh, dude, we're too heavy for this. We're way too heavy for this shit. I can't have the RFB, not for this type of run. But this thing might save us later on. We can't have the crowbar either. I don't think it's worth having all these little extra luxurious items right now. We gotta get down to 45 weight. 45, what are we doing? Maybe drop like 1 grenade. Drop that suppressor. Okay, we're good. Have to go reserve. Factory. Oh, you mean you have to because of the time limit, you're saying? Well, I know where they both are. They're both quick. One's right here, one's right there. They're both quick. But interchange is the furthest away. Alright, let's just do the one that is in the proper marathon order, which is factory. Yeah, we could actually make it. I just gotta go really fast. But it's like, technically we're supposed to go to factory anyway, so let's just stick to it. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Is that at us? I think those are little psycho scavs. I knew it was at us, but it's like the scav didn't want to fight. He just ran into that little hole and hid from us. Got your reserve marquee on it. Oh! No way! He's just sitting under the bridge. He was just sitting under the bridge. I don't even think, like, even if I was locked in the zone, I don't think I would have died to that guy. Oh my. Maybe because I was running up so fast that he heard my footsteps a mile away, or was I walking? I can't remember if I walked up or ran up. Oh my god. It's all good, it's all good. Let's do, let's run it back on, let's start on interchange, just because that's the main map that we've been talking about trying to explore more of. He needs to shit more than I do, dude. He's doing that fucking setup quest. Oh man. Oh well, at least we got that gear guy. That felt good to drop the first one. And that was like, we were so overloaded on stuff that it's not like we beat the run, but we definitely had enough equipment to do the whole run. If we just played our cards extremely safe, you know? Yeah, how the fuck is he sitting there 5 minutes? Dude, there's 5 minutes left in the run and he's sitting there waiting for a... And he didn't even use the shotgun to get his setup quest done, right? He used the AK or something. It's all good. That probably means that he killed a super geared guy and he's in the same boat as us trying to like get to the extract, you know? I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. There's some people that are like, they are so like they'll do anything for a kill, you know what I mean? And like for me, I'm kind of in that period where I'm like, dude, I'd rather just run and get a fresh raid. I'm not gonna sit here and fucking wait for a free kill. It is what it is. Okay, let's start over, this time on interchange. Dude, I think we deserve to keep that money. Let's just start out with like 10,000, and that way we can send back a couple of items, but we have to choose which items to send back. Because it's not really going to benefit us in the raid, it's just going to allow us to deposit a few things at the end. Oops, bought the wrong mask there. Let's get the darker one. Let's look like a ninja in the shadows. Okay, let's see how dark it is on interchange. Do we daytime or nighttime here? It's kind of a weird setting where they're both daylight anyway. He did the same as you. Yeah, he could have. He could have done. I mean, he could have been sitting in that one spot waiting for one free kill with setup. But then when he heard my steps, he's like, "Oh shit! Let me secure this kill and get my AK out." Or he was in the same position as us, trying to like inch his way to the extract because he was so heavy. You never really know. But when there's fucking 5 minutes left and there's a dude like perfectly standing still, you start wondering like, he might just be going for that easy extract kill, or easy quest kill, whatever it may be. But it's all good. It's all good. I mean, I don't really think we could have played it much differently there, except for maybe stayed on our feet instead of done the drop. That would have been better. But yeah, I definitely get in that zone where if I see 5 minutes left on the clock, you have a very rare chance of actually seeing a PMC fully geared, like a very low chance, you know. So I kind of let my guard down a little bit too much at the end. Alright, let me see if I can fill up my drink as we load into this raid here. It's probably going to be at least a few minutes. And dude, thanks for the resub. Is Arg my face. Thanks for the 8 months, dude. And Wheezy as well. Thanks for the 11 month sub. Let's get back in just a minute. Sorry I missed you, Wheezy. No, I haven't left yet. I'm waiting for the soundtrack to change. It's not that I don't want to hear about Stalker Gamma, dude. It's just that I don't want to start a massive new single player game that feels kind of similar to like Tarkov and DayZ in the sense that it's like an open world survival. I feel like I just want to put my effort into DayZ and Tarkov while they're really good, because they haven't always been in a good state, and they might not always be in a good state. So whenever we hit rock bottom, we're like, man, I really need something new that's kind of in my same wheelhouse. It's gonna be checking out some old game like Stalker that I didn't get to experience, you know. So I definitely like hearing about it. It's not that I don't want to hear about it, dude. It's just, it is the most recommended game on the channel is probably playing the old Stalkers. So I feel like I have to do it at some point. And dude, Hson, thanks for the 18 months. Let me fill up my drink. Or not the 18, dude, 93 months sub. And he says, oh, perfect lunch entertainment. Smoke playing some EFT. Dude, I don't know what time it is for you or where you live that it's lunchtime, but right now it's 5:30 in the morning. And we should probably get off after like an hour or so. But yeah, we're trying to load into interchange right now, doing the 0 to heroes. Let me fill up my drink real quick. I'll be right back. Oh shit, I got distracted by my cat. I'm sorry. I had to give her some pets. She came out of bed to come see what I was doing.
What's up over there? Oh.
How long was I gone? Damn, like 40 seconds. Oh, did we spawn next to the new camp? I think we have to check it if I spawn near it. There's probably gonna be some scavs up here though. I'm not sure if they had any landmines. Oh shit, that's still pretty far away. I'm assuming there's someone that can spawn over here too. Bad. Where do we get up there? Not sure if we can get up this way. Oh no. Oh no. I should just ran inside the mall. Dude, I feel like we're eventually just gonna get sniped by some invisible sniper scout if I go out here. This feels wrong. Yep, look at that. There's signs up there like it's a minefield. Oh, is this maybe a flare extract? Yeah, path to river flare might be.
Stop!
Need a gun, need a gun. Oh, that's not a gun. That's a gun.
Stop hiding. Damn, he's gone.
What the fuck?
Better sweep your sectors.
Yeah, this place is pretty cool. I haven't looted this stuff yet. Maybe like once. Motor. Okay, so let's try to get enough stuff that we can stand a chance against Killa, or Tagilla rather, and then we'll go down to the basement. Controller. What the fuck was that, dude? What was that? Like, and I got no surgery kit, and we got no painkillers. Oh my. Oh, okay, we got splint, we got splint. Got heals. Some level 4 body armor and eyewear. There we go. What about some pain meds? Fuck that gun. These guys have a PS5 out here in the woods. Whatever that thing is. Alright, we're gonna be limping. SKS mag. Yeah, I don't think we can take this SKS mag out. It's internal. So you can't modify that part during the raid. It's an internal 10 rounder. We can reload it though. What's a PS4? Well, excuse me, I didn't realize it was just a PS4. There is a surgery kit or some painkillers. Med tent right next to you. Which one? Oh, this one. Didn't you pass up Tapco mag? Yeah, so again guys, it's this 10 rounder is stuck to the gun. It's stuff like that though. It would be cool if we could go back to the base just to modify our gun. Then it would incentivize looting attachments more often during the 0 to hero runs. Because you can only modify it so much in raid. There's always rumors that they were going to have the multi-tool functionality allow you to further modify the gun in the raid, but it still hasn't happened. Yeah, nice med tent, bro. Oh, oh, oh. Less tinted augmented on the shelf. That was a thing of vitamins. Or one of these.
Freeze!
Whoa. Wait, he's getting sniped and stepping on landmines simultaneously. Durability 23, 26. Oh, what the fuck? They're both bad. What would you take here? Like, dude, this fucking interchange expansion is sick. Look how far up. Yeah, for sure, you think? Yeah, back to Aquatus. You know, I figured I'd check out Tarkov 1.0. Got fucking nuked in the minefield. Yeah, I guess it's back to Aquatus. Did you see any 9mm? Holy shit. This thing is jamming too. Another one? What the fuck?
Where is he?
His face. Or like a white balaclava. It was hard to blend. Or it's nice to really blend into the snow. Oh my god, we need something. We need painkillers or a surgery kit. There's no way we can walk across a map like this. Yo, what's up, Trick? Ivanovich, thanks for 46 months sub, and that's such a long time, dude. And we're getting plenty of meds. And is it Hson and Blatt? Thanks both of you guys for coming in tonight. Yeah, and if we do get a morphine, we have to use it wisely. That was 9mm. It is 9mm, but are we really going to use that gun? Yeah, I guess we'll fill up the mag. Because this one's going to jam on us. Ooh, that could allow a scope.
Hold it.
We get a stress heat. We're missing one leg. We're not a chicken nugget just yet. Jeez, this dude was like a freaking mini boss. What's he doing? He's onto us. It's like I'm still tagged and cursed, even though I shouldn't be. We can get a few more AFX for the collection.
I'm hit.
Special scabs are Uzi. 51 durability. I guess that's more 9mm. You hear somebody running a leaf blower in the distance. Man, if it was where I'm from, it would be a snow blower this time of year. Where you live, they're doing leaf blowers at 3 AM. You know, some people clean out their PCs with those leaf blowers, I hear. Put the PC out in the garage and just blow that shit out. Probably not the best idea. You dust it. Pender does it. Do not do that. Yeah, don't do that unless you don't care about your PC. Or if you have a setting that makes the leaf blower like really gentle. Where's that other body? Air blower? As long as you don't have it in the hot setting, maybe. Better look that up on YouTube first. Alright, what are we thinking? We gotta find meds. We got left side, right side, or super far right side over here on the edge. Customs Trans as a med camp. Ah, that's right. About that place up there. I think I see a weapon case. Hmm. Ooh, 7's not bad. Yeah, we gotta get going. 20 minutes seems like a lot, but not when we're limping. You were today years old when you realized you can hotkey guns from the rig? Yep. Extra SMGs, extra pistols. Luckily you probably didn't play back in the day when people had access to small guns and scare containers during the hatchling phase. So we'd run up to a naked guy and try to team up with him, and then he would whip out his little mini SMG from his ass and fucking spray me down when I least expected it. It didn't happen often, but it was definitely a thing until it got nerfed, or until they prevented you from being able to put guns in your scare container.
Come out.
These guys have to drop painkillers eventually. These guys sound like they have sweet guns.
Where are you?
Please come over to me so I don't have to walk out to you. Shit. Well, you got the stuff. He's got an SVT. I think we take that over the AK. That could actually kill one of the bosses, right? Let's see what the pen is on these rounds. 31 pen. Just have him hold this for now.
Nice work, fella.
Where's the scav at? No, I know. I'm sure a lot of players do come up here, but maybe at 6 a.m. Oh. Maybe at 6 a.m. they're all farming bosses or something, or creeping around.
What the? He's vanished.
But I do have a lot of servers selected, so we should still have some activity.
Stop hiding!
What's he doing over there? Damn, nice contacts. It's a shame I'm probably not going to be able to use any of this stuff, but on the chance that we find that helmet, I should probably take him over and make an extra money. No, Tarkov, don't tell me you just lost. Oh, there it is. This is the one downside of doing 0 to hero, so we don't have any painkillers. But it feels so good to find them when I need them. Needed fluids. Alright, we just gotta start going. Which sucks, because I'm sure there are painkillers within our vicinity here. Yeah, we were meant to go down to the basement to check the boss spawn, but we probably just have to go to the customs transit now. How do we even make it there? That's a minefield side. Head back in the tents. Yeah, we already checked those tents. I think we didn't check those over here. It's not worth it. We gotta go. Let's think though. Is the customs transit over on this side? Or wait, there's the mall. Right, so customs transit might be all the way in that far left corner. Maybe I should start cutting over. What's on the right side from here? Let's see. That's the edge of the mall. Well, right side might be even closer then. Yeah, there's a med camp at the next transit. Which I didn't think leads to streets. What is the transit over here on the right side? I can't remember now. Customs? No, we came from customs. It is customs. Are we going back to customs? No, we died. We started this as a fresh map. Never mind. We died in the last one. Yeah, the transit will fix the leg and then we can heal it up again. Red, no matter what, we're going to take whatever transit's down here. I think it is customs. No energy. You can do all kinds of stuff in Tarkov. You can press L and look at your gun. You can do free look and actually see what he's doing. You can check the mag. You can check the chamber. You can do all kinds of shit to the gun. How do you keybind malfunction clear? I always forget to combo it. Yeah, some people combo it so you just press one thing. I still examine the gun and then check chamber. That's the mall. Guess I have to go through this door. We're pretty close to it, actually. Customs we go. What is our first mission on customs? I think it's to find painkillers and water. Or we could find it here, actually. What do we got? 10 minutes to loot this place. This feels cool, because I love how you have to decide, are you going to look for whatever you need, whether it's armor, guns, better bullets, like ammo, food, water, all that stuff. Like, are we going to look for meds here, or are we going to do it in the next raid? And you have to decide what's safer, since we can't go back to our base. I think right now this place is probably safe enough for us to loot. Well, yeah, transing immediately will heal the leg, so I should probably just get out after we check like 1 or 2 med spawns here. Yeah, there's a lot of new stuff on Interchange Ayuk. I haven't seen it all yet. Oh, there might have been some stuff back there. Yeah, I like Interchange Expansion too. I really needed something to spice it up because I got to the point where I didn't really care to queue it anymore, but now it seems new and exciting again. And, you know, the basement, there was something about the basement. It was too bland. Now it's kind of spicy. We could always swap to a 5.45 AK, so we should definitely keep that ammo. Really, the mall changed a bit too. I gotta see the inside. Toolkit. Here we are. I know that there's some meds over this way. And that last run that we died, I had the freaking night vision on the tanker helmet, and we were going to use that on the night raid. That would have been so sweet. We got a med box there. Oh. Alright, so we don't actually need it anymore, but we have this for the next one. Just do 2 mags. No, we're still gonna need 1 more space. Real, that's all we needed. Now next we need a surgery kit. Drop FMJ. Yeah, we still might swap to a different gun. You never know. Maybe we keep a few popular ammo types. There should be drinks here. Flakes. Nice, more painkillers. More painkillers, man. The mother load. We probably don't need that many though. Ooh, and splints. And a grizzly, no way. I know I have to send back either the motor or the drill to my hideout. Which one do you think is more rare, motor or drill? I mean, technically with a grizzly I could drop 2 of these items. You think drill is way more important? Can drop the splint now too. Yeah, so I think it's still that case where certain items that do one job are still faster than using like a grizzly, animation wise, right? I think it still makes sense to do some small single use or single slot items instead of the big grizzly, but I could be wrong about that. Zero to Hero is only pistol runs? No, Zero to Hero is starting naked, and you decide what your starting loaded is for Zero to Hero. Some people do contacts, I don't. I just do a bandage, a tourniquet, and then sometimes a splint. A cool idea though is to do a Zero to Hero with pistol, because you're still tagged and cursed. And at least a pistol with a flashlight allows you to see if you get a random nighttime raid, you know? Or not random, but sometimes when you transit, you get a nighttime raid in the next one. So, yeah, I wouldn't blame it, or I wouldn't think it's a bad thing if you did a pistol flashlight starter loadout. Wait, why can't we... Why can't I transit? Oh, there it is, there it is. Oh my god, I thought it was bugged. We really need to send back to base. Can't do that. How about attack Keck with a light on it? That'd be funny. Nice. Alright. So we're going to customs. Even though we played it quite a bit, let's get through customs, and then I think the next one after that is... We haven't made it that far yet, right? Or no, factory. It goes customs then factory. We made it and go just chilling. Thanks for the 8-month sub. Alright, so we're still looking for a surgery kit. I think we got everything else. Maybe some more liquids would be good too. Yeah, Wizard of Oz. Thanks for the tier 2 63 months. Such a long time. Thanks for the massive tiered sub. And we got Mambit. Says, I hope you have a fantastic Christmas, and the same to everyone in chat. Dude, you too. Thanks for the 86 months. Yeah, I should probably take a few extra days off between now and New Year's. I don't know exactly when the family is going to be doing stuff, but I know I got to wake up early a few days to go to breakfast with them and do holiday stuff, so... Yeah, don't be surprised if I'm off a little bit between now and New Year's, but I should be on still quite frequently. If I keep so much stuff, wouldn't it be better to send back as much as possible? So Mark, that's the thing. I kept a bunch of good, or I looted a bunch of good shit on our trek because the goal is to find a bunch of money during the raid as well. If we could have found like 60,000 rubles, we could have sent a whole page back of good stuff. But if you're trying to send back something really good, like a pair of night vision, it's going to cost money. So you can cheat, again, you can cheat a little bit and add whatever you want to your starting loadout, and what some would do is just come in with a bunch of money in your pocket, just so you can send stuff back in between transitions. Which I think I'm about to start getting behind that. But it's also really cool when you're like, oh my god, I just found 50,000. That's like a big part of, you know, making the most out of the Zero to Hero run. So it is, I don't want to take it out because it is one of those feel-good things to get some rich, or get rich in the raid, you know. And you can also find money to pay for certain extracts, but mainly we could pay to have the BTR drive us around on some maps. So that's kind of cool that that aspect isn't just free when we spawn in. Yeah, Rev, I used to avoid the Grok pistol because I thought it was ugly compared to the other ones, but you can't go around with just a full 18-round mag in a Grok with like a flashlight, and you're definitely going to get one kill within that 18-round mag. Whether it's on a scav and taking his loadout or a player, you know, so I do like doing some pistol runs every once in a while. Okay, sorry, I didn't realize you guys were looking at me here. Let's see what we got. No headset, we got level 4 body armor, level 3 helmet, high ricochet is good. We got the SVT with 31 pen, and then we got the 9mm with shitty penetration. And I don't think we have any grenades, but at least we got all the meds. Yeah, kind of like Rishala Guard. Yeah, Magpul, that's actually the plan, is like, if we get sick of doing the naked runs because we keep getting screwed over in the beginning by like spawning right next to a PMC or something, then it would be fun to do a USP or a Deagle. Like, I haven't really used a Deagle that much, and it's one of the newest guns, and then the USP is very satisfying. Yeah, we actually did use the USP the other day, and we got really lucky and killed a guy, a super geared guy in the basement on interchange. I think he was looking for the boss. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's like there's a window where you can deposit items, and as long as those items are of certain value, the BTR guy will work with you a little bit and like send some of your other shit back. Eagle's kind of hard to use. I don't know, I mean, every time I've had it, dude, it's long, you can go for those one-tap headshots at mid-range, but when you start spamming it up close, it gets rough. But, like, sometimes it kind of feels like the CS Deagle. Honestly, this is the best way to play Tarkov. Yeah, I mean, shucks, I don't want to shut other people down and be like, oh, it's this way or the highway. Like, normal Tarkov is really fun, but yeah, if you're looking for a different way to approach it that actually, like, utilizes the systems in the game, I'd say the Zero to Hero Marathon is so engaging. Like, every step you take matters, you know what I mean? It is really fun. But it also makes your brain work in a different way than what you're used to in Tarkov, because you're not used to being like, oh shit, I might need this on 2 maps from now. Like, I might need to build this shitty scav night vision in the raid because the next raid might be pitch black. Or it's like I'm using a gun that I'd never use because it's the only thing I have. Like, there's all these cool things that come out of it. And you're like, man, I missed using this shotgun. It's actually really fucking good, you know? It's just fun to find upgrades in the raid. Yeah, and Maggot, sometimes it's not even an extra challenge. Sometimes you just hit rock bottom, you died a bunch of times, and you're sitting in your inventory saying, hey, I don't really want to build a loadout right now, but I want to play the game. While you're up a Zero to Hero. You might literally kill the first scav you see, and then you have a kit. You know, it's like, is it really difficult at that point? Or is it kind of the same as going in kitted, you know? You just got to get through that beginning. Sorry, you don't have to get through the beginning. You have to get through the 6-minute queue time and then get through the spawn zone, and then you can consider some gameplay. I can't believe it's taken so long. Do any Labyrinth today? I don't think so. We actually beat the Labyrinth storyline last time we played it. And the rest of it seems kind of tedious, like kill 25 players and find all these notes and stuff, so I definitely want to do it. But tonight we're going to focus on the Zero to Hero. But somebody had a good idea that we should maybe incorporate the Labyrinth into the Zero to Hero and have it be the very last stop. Because Shoreline is technically the last map. And it used to be just extract from Shoreline and you win, marathon mode basically, but now it's like, we might as well end on Labyrinth. But I would have to bring in the keycard. Which I guess we can do that, bring in the key and the key card for that. Why'd you stop playing Crack?
Like in the movie.
Wow, so it's so quiet because I have a helmet on. It's blocking our ears, but we don't have any contacts. shit. Alright, it's really dark out. Oh, that's why you stopped playing, because of queue times. Yeah, well, something is weird, man. Something's been happening on and off, because some days I get nothing but like 3-minute queues, and then other days it's like a steady 5 or 6 minutes. And I keep telling myself, oh, it's because I'm playing at 6 in the morning on East Coast servers. But I still think something's going on. Oh, heal my legs, you're right. Forgot about that. Okay, so this is kind of cool. It's definitely dark enough that we could see the cultists. And if the cult isn't there, we could see either a Shallow or the goons. I'm not sure what map the goons are on right now, though. Yeah, we really need a flashlight. The tanker nods would have been sweet. I'm trying to think though, on the way, where can we find a surgery kit? Probably in Crack House. Yeah, I don't want to harp on it again, but I feel like every time I die in a night raid on my standard account lately, if I try to do like an immersive flashlight raid or low tier night vision, whatever, and bang out a quest, if I get killed by a guy, it's usually some dude that's not running night vision and it's pitch black out. And I'm thinking like, how the fuck did you have so much confidence pushing up? But it's two things. It's the snow makes it very easy to see people even in the darkness. And the second is that, yeah, they're definitely changing their settings to try to see better at nighttime. At least some of them are. And, you know, I hate that shit, but I don't think it's going anywhere in Tarkov, sadly. I just need to start running the best night vision possible. But yeah, we're not going to be able to do that on the Zero to Heroes. You gotta remember though, you can blind people with a flashlight. Just gotta get close enough. Okay, let's get in the zone here. Crossing this might be our last step. Oh. Some good body armor, I think. 4. No! Oh, there's somebody already in there. Dude, I should have known better. He was already in Crack House, just posted up looking out the windows. Well, that's how the cookie crumbles. It was too fucking dark though, dude. Like, we weren't going to be able to see much. I think what we do instead, now that we're talking about the pistol or the flashlight, is maybe to start on Nighttime Factory with a pistol. And then try to transit from Factory to other maps. Because I think that is the one that we got to today, the furthest. Yeah, he was definitely up there. Yeah, well, there's two things to it. We could have just sprinted, made a lot of noise, tried to get to hard cover, or hope for the best and fucking slow walk out there. Guess I should have sprinted to cover. Let me take my hoodie off. Dude, Erlin, thanks for 102 months, dude. I can't believe I'm seeing so many over 100 month subs lately. Just chilling. Thanks for that 8 months. Appreciate what you... I think I already thanked you, but thanks again. Deagle, yeah, we do a Deagle with a flashlight. And that way we can at least kill Tigilla if we see him. Thank you again for 102 months from Arulin. And we got Blue Bottle. Thanks for 64, man. I'd love to see you playing Tarkov. That's when I first found you, although I never played it, nor have I played DayZ. Oh man. Well, thanks for sticking around throughout all these years, man, even though you don't play the games. That's impressive. I would like to maybe see the stats on that, like how many people watch DayZ and or Tarkov but have no desire to play it. Maybe they have the desire, but something in their head just prevents them from trying them. Okay, we don't have much time, so let's at least do 1 or 2 decent factories here to try to transit out of it. I think I've been saving up a shit ton of deagles for this moment. Just get a flashlight. That's a lot of guns. I mean, dude, it's... You know what I mean? It's hard killing people out here. Where are you gonna put their shit? It's a task, you kill somebody and then you gotta go take all this shit back to your base. Alright, let's just do 2 mags of FMJ. And a few backups. Okay, we'll do a similar start to the 0 to hero. But we have to have at least a chest rig so we can reload this thing. Really don't want to wear anything else, but if we're risking like a 6-minute queue time or something, I'm gonna bring just like soft armor. Let's do soft armor. Straight up for these. One of this time. Yeah, let's bring a little bit of money so we can make money back. Let's do like 40,000. And really, that's not even that much. Do like another 40,000. Let's just do 100k total. Actually, buy FMJs. I can use those up. Then again, if we're fighting the cult or a boss, let's at least have 1 grenade. Where's my... Okay, that should be enough. Yeah, this isn't a 0 to hero. This is my way of ending the night by doing some nighttime factory. Oh, I can't use that. What the hell? No, Sheen. I don't. It's crazy that he would say that though, because it was weird. It wasn't weird, but they talked about the streamer items thing, and then it took a long time for them to add certain peoples, even though those people have been playing for a long time, which is all good. It's so weird to be like, oh, why the fuck did it take you so long to add the streamer item? But it was one of those things where people kept asking me, like, oh, when are you getting your item? Why don't you have an item? And like that phase went on for quite a while, I remember. So I definitely was not the first person to get a streamer item, dude. I actually don't remember who. I think it was like a batch of a few people that had been around the game helping the project through the community for so long that probably got it first, but I don't really give a shit, dude. It's like, it's an honor to be included in it, but I can't remember. That was so many years ago now. Yeah, I mean, Cotton's Beanie does... I think Cotton's Beanie may have been the first stream item that they showed off or talked about, actually. No, I think Clean's came after. I remember Clean was brainstorming about the gun lube after, I think, Cotton and some... maybe the Devil Dog's Mayo was pretty early. Maybe not the first, though. But yeah, Cotton's Beanie had to be one of the first. That's my item. That's the balaclava. So in DayZ, my favorite item was always having... my favorite cosmetic in DayZ historically was either the black or the green balaclava. And then in Tarkov, you're always wearing a balaclava for the most part, so I figured it'd be a cool thing to actually be able to use. And it kind of, you know, it reminds me of the the smoke character from Mortal Kombat, his mask. Yeah, Firesteel. That's actually from damn, I forgot about that guy. That was Daisy RU, I think his name was. Daisy Russia wasn't his name. Fuck, I can't remember that guy's name. It's the streamer item from the Firesteel, or the streamer that got the Firesteel as his item. I can't remember his name. Sorry, it's getting late. I can't think right now. Did she ask you what you wanted? Yeah, in a way. Kind of like their community manager asked some people what they wanted. I think a few people, the devs, came up with an item, and then the others, they didn't really know what to do, so they asked them. "42nd tea from Sacral, Deadly Subs beard oil, and Secretion mustache all came out in 2018. Ah, gotcha. Went on Ting, by the way, and Chair, Tango, thanks for coming. Hopefully we don't have a 5-minute queue for Factory of all things. Oh no, it's actually like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. I don't know if I picked nighttime though. This might be a day raid.
Okay, it's nothing.
Oh, nice helmets.
Freeze! Hold your fire.
Might be a guy under us.
Stop hiding!
Yeah, nice to team up with somebody on Factory. Yeah, Shatter, exactly. The voice comms will trigger bosses. Oh, bosses and scavs to respond sometimes. But I'm noticing today the scavs aren't talking back to me like I'm used to. I think sometimes they're distracted by the tagged and cursed effect, where they're not in like casual mode talking randomly. They know where I am, so they're done talking. Smooth motion. No, I've heard about smooth motion, but I really don't know what that is. Is that a new setting they added? Yeah, what does it do? Oh, there's no crate here. No, Shay. We're playing PvP. It's just it's a night raid, so it's kind of quiet. But that means the cultists could be here, or maybe Tagilla's out there. Actually, it wasn't quite. We heard a big spray down. Could have been the boss. Gotta hit that nade box. Out of here. fuck is everybody? Dude, you think sane people play Night Factory? These guys are a different breed if they're in here. Sounds like the boss. The gunshots, not the voice.
Stop!
Че, заткнулся, блядь?
One's got a huge backpack.
Hold it!
На, блядь, шри!
What the hell is he doing? What is this guy on?
Hold it! Ceasefire!
Пацаны, да он там совсем ёбутся! Валить надо его!
He's right above us. Oops. Could be a free kill. Oh shit.
This one's finished.
I always think it's gonna be the boss when he kicks open a door. Dude, Alex, you're right. I think we need this Bakeezy for a freaking hideout. Might have to get out with it. I mean, yeah, it only took us like 2 minutes, 2 minutes 15 seconds to get this raid, so I'm actually kind of down to reset. Yeah, I don't have it yet for the library. Let's just loot this little segment and then we'll get out then. Mission safe. Oh, well. I'm not really doing the 0 to hero. I would feel bad now if we had a good run because I started with a bunch of shit. I think right now I'm just playing a little bit of normal Tarkov 10 the night. I can't really decide what I'm in the mood for at the moment. Just because I don't have a lot of time left. But yeah, the 0 to hero was fun, man. I think we already had like a couple of really fun attempts. I'd love to do it again next time for a little bit. This is a transit and an extract. Alright, let's just get out with the bake easy and start the library craft, and then we'll come right back in.
Found an exit. Time for extract.
Stop, what are you talking about? Nighttime Woods or Customs? Yeah, speaking of that, I know that they buffed the spawn rate of the cultists. And I think Nighttime Woods might be the best place to see them right now. It's tempting. Let's see if it's dark enough for a Nighttime Woods. We just don't really have the best kit for it right now. I'm kind of feeling the pistol close range for a bit. Here for Stalk Survival, what is that, Tron? Oh, you're talking about the Stalker Daisy server? I'm not really excited for it, because I feel like I still owe it to myself to like play normal Stalker before I get too invested in Daisy Stalker, but it sounded like it is going to be a pretty polished project where if it has like a really nice new map, that'll be the most appealing part of it for me to check out. But I think it keeps getting pushed back, right? Like maybe it's not coming out right around the corner. I'm not sure when the release of it is. And also, like, historically, dude, I try not to mix my Daisy with other shit. I don't want, like, a Tarkov flavored Daisy. I don't want, like, you know what I mean? I don't really need the Stalker flavored Daisy to have fun with just normal Daisy. But if it's really, really cool, then let's try to check it out. I guess we just go back in with the same thing, just the pistol. Okay, at this point I'll bring in a couple of heals in case we do fight the boss. And I'm just gonna go back to a surgery kit for the rest of the night. I just have a feeling that we're gonna see the boss or the cultist when I least want it. Or when I'm not equipped for it, rather. Graham, we're not doing 0 to hero right now. I know it's confusing. Well, the whole game just crashed. We're not doing, yeah. This is just a pistol run on factory, like checking to see if the boss or the cult is there. We're not doing the actual thing. Yeah, the game crashed. Let's open it back up. Not sure. Super hot in my office. Open the door. And more too. The pistol is the one gun that's like, you know, it's close to a zero to hero pistol run, but it's not. The reason we do the Deke is because it's almost like a zero to hero, but it can kill the boss. I can maybe shoot Tigil in the face a few times and drop him. But yeah, we're not doing the true zero to hero right now. Okay, what was I looking for? Let's see how dark it is on woods, just in case we want to go check out, or look, have a higher chance to see the cult. It is time for it. Let's do one more factory with this loadout, and then if I die, we can finish on woods. Hideout. Oh, I thought I took it out. I gotta back out. I gotta make sure that the fucking Bake Easy counts as found in raid. Let me back out. See, that's what I was doing. I was clicking on the Bake Easy docs case thing, and then the game crashed. I mean, I have a sweet spot for the USP mag because of CS, but yeah, I mean, it's fairly new to the game. I haven't used it that much to call it my favorite, but yeah, it feels very accurate. It's fun to use. Yo, Sir Maui, thanks for the 8-month resub, dude. Thanks for using that prom again. And Nemu, thanks for coming in, dude. Yeah, we're getting off after like 1 or 2 more raids, but thanks for joining up. Okay, let's see. Hideout. Ooh, let's see what we got from the cultist circle. Hopefully something good. It's a Bagarli chest rig. It's level 5 armor at least. Can't remember what we sacrificed last time. Wait. Do I have to take this out of the docs case for it to work? There we go. Perfect. We got everything. Construction time 54 hours. Holy shit, but you get additional raid experience plus 15%. Skill group leveling practical plus 30%. Does that mean practical skill leveling? Freed up some space. Alright, nice. Let's go back in. I'm hunting for that 2-minute queue again. What level are we? We're level 30. Really, Hulk? That's crazy weird. Yeah, I have a feeling that, like, what if you did 4 items that are found in raid and then 1 item that's non? Does that mess up the whole cultist circle thing? Like, maybe there's a bonus for found in raid items. I don't know if that matters though, because we've just been buying MP5s from the vendor. You're not gonna break the wall and upgrade the med station. Oh, I think we did break the wall, but it's not like all the way broken through yet. I gotta find some more shit, but I used the sledgehammer. You guys put auto servers or select. So I go in. It used to be that you want to use auto select when you're having issues with manual, and if you're having issues with manual, you might as well try auto select. You know, that's what it used to be, but now I tried I manually selected like 5 or 6 servers the other day, and I noticed it reduced it down to only 2 servers without me knowing. But it's probably for the best because those other servers were somehow pinging up to like, or spiking up to like 150 ping. So it adjusted my server selection for me without me knowing. So I'd say if you remember, just check on it every time you load up the game. Because yeah, the other day it was 150, but now today I have 5 or 6 selected again because they're back down under 100. So yeah, I see some people get away with playing Tarkov with pretty high ping. I just don't want to deal with that unless I have to. Cherry, thank you so much for gifting out those subs to Ocean and to Bunser. Anonymous, wherever you are, man. Thanks for gifting that sub to Kesar. 54 hours because the generator's off. I'll check on that after this. You're right, the Jenny is off. You always sacrifice five MP5s from Peacekeeper, and you got a yellow keycard. Ooh, nice. I gotta try that. I've done it a few times, but I just gotta keep banging out those MP5s. I've only done it, I think, once or twice.
You better worry about bears. Stop hiding.
Oh no. Oh no, the boss is over there. Probably shouldn't fight him in a narrow hallway. Where did this guy come from? Wait, what? These scavs must have spawned behind us. I spawned in there. Yeah, this is my spawn point, asshole. I've never seen that before. It's like Tagilla called in some more goons. Wait, there's another one.
Hold it!
Oh no. I knew that was gonna happen, that's why I brought in heals. There's some bullshit with the Deeg. What?
Freeze!
Ow. Just watch the door, bro. I already spit my drink. He just keeps going. He came back to life. Stop.
Shit, I'm hit!
Wait, that's already loaded, but now we're doubly loaded.
What the? He's vanished.
It's painkillers. Alright, let's see if we can find Tagilla. Gotta think where some other grenade boxes are. I know there's one upstairs. Third floor rafters. Yeah, there's one in this room too. Now let's go upstairs. We already have 2 nades, but I'm just worried we might need more for Tagilla. I heard that the bosses respond kind of weirdly to smoke grenades. Like maybe it's a good idea to throw a smoke mid-boss fight, because the bosses won't shoot through it. So let's try to test that out.
Сука, ёбнули нашего! Куда пошел? Вон он, сука!
What if these guys already killed the boss? God.
Piece of shit!
No way! Oh my god! I shot him in the visor so many times, but he had on the fucking Tagilla visor on. I knew he was there and everything. Dude, I saw bullets bouncing off his face. Ah, it's all good, dudes. That was so satisfying to shoot Tagilla in the back of the fucking head with a D. I gotta end on that note, dudes, because I gotta wake up and do shit to get ready for Christmas time. But, at least we were on for way longer than I thought. I don't know how we've been on for 8.5 hours, because honestly I told myself I was gonna end at like 5 hours so I could actually get some sleep. But here we are at fucking 7 in the morning again playing Tarkov. So let's definitely do it again next time and try to kill these fucking juice monkeys. But I think, yeah, we'll definitely stick with the 0 to heroes next time instead of getting a little bit off course here. But we'll end the nights with either goon hunting or fighting, you know, chasing down some of these other bosses, because we clearly need the guns to kill these guys. But let's warm up with the 0 to heroes next time and then maybe get into some more specific stuff after. But yeah, I'm not sure what the plan is. We might start with DayZ, might do a full session of Tarkov coming up soon. I'm not sure what the plan is yet. But obviously we got some family stuff going on for Christmas and New Year's, so let me figure out the next few days. And then I will let you guys know on Twitter and in Discord what the plan is. But yeah, thanks for all the support. Thanks for hanging out. Everybody chatting, everybody hanging out. Savage as well, thanks for that 29-month sub. We had Dyslexic on the way out. And Chair, we got Strato. Dude, thanks for that 64 months using that Prime again. Hang out for just a minute. Let me see if I can raid somebody before the night is over here. Maybe there's someone that's still going to continue gaming for a few hours I can send you guys off to. And was it Kick? We got Batter, Nelson, AR, is it Ards, Sassy, Oyster. Thanks all you guys for hanging out so late. And I hope to see you guys back very soon on the next one.
party? One down. Wanna cooperate? Hey bro, wanna party? Hey guys, we need to all work together. Wanna party?